Hi y'all, welcome to Donna's Farmhouse Kitchen. Little Sky is in the kitchen with me, and I promised a young lady that I met at Walmart a few weeks ago that I was going to make the cheesecake. And because she wants to know how to make a really good cheesecake, well, let me tell you, this is one of the best recipes I've ever come across. So let's get started. We are going to start with the oven already preheated to 375 degrees. My pan is prepared. Now this is prepared for everything. In fact, I've already tested it to go into the water bath. I've already prepared my water bath. So it's in the oven right now. And what I've done is I have a roasting pan in there, and halfway up, it's 1.5 inches of water, and it's heating up as I'm preparing for it. I won't use that quite yet. We will wait until we're ready with the filling. I have my other oven ready for the crust. So let me show you. In fact, the first thing I did was get my foil prepared. And I don't just put foil, and you will see a picture right now. And that's how I do my foil. I put a piece of parchment paper on top of the foil and then start wrapping it around my pan. And this is, of course, a springform pan because you want your cheesecake to come out nice and smooth and pretty. It's not something that you just dump out. You don't want that. And then what I did was I went ahead, after I had the foil around my pan nice and tight, I pressed it down into the water just to see how far it was going to come up the side. I wanted it to come up halfway up the side, and it did. So let's get started with my crust that we're going to put inside my pan that has been lined with parchment paper. I just cut parchment paper in a circle. I took my bottom out of the springform pan, cut around it, and then trimmed it, and then I tell you what I do is I knock it like that to make sure it's sitting in place. And hopefully I just didn't damage my ring. No, I think we're okay. So let's get started with 6 tablespoons of melted butter. And it's been sitting around waiting on me, so it's it's thickened up a little bit, but we'll be okay. It's still soft enough. And then we're gonna add 1/3 cup of brown sugar, light brown sugar. Then we're gonna add a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Then we're gonna add 1 cup of graham cracker crumbs. Can you help me? I got a little closer for you this time. There we go. And then we're gonna add a 1/2 cup of finely chopped pecans. And this is what they're gonna look like. I love my little chopper for this. It works really well. Can you help me? Get that out of the way. Okay. And then we're just gonna start mixing it up. We just wanna get it incorporated really well. Yeah. You're such a good helper. Nani's trying to get it everywhere, but I can't see very well over your arm. And the butter is unsalted butter. Really kind of mash it in. You want those graham cracker crumbs to get really moist if possible. I like to press down onto my crumbs and try to really mash it together. Now we're going to bring the pan in and put our crust down into the pan and press it down. Okay. I think she's going to enjoy this part. She's got her gloves on. I'm trying to keep this parchment paper from moving. I only put on one glove. I'm gonna press it there. Press it, baby. Press it down. We're gonna cook this for 7 minutes. Yeah. I probably should put on 2 gloves. You gonna help Nani? Help Nani. Press it down. Press it. Press it. She's gonna be a good little cook. Make some man real happy one day. Okay, let Nani. Oh. Okay, you press it really so hard that you. There we go. Don't touch it. Come on. You gonna? Don't. No. Okay, you're done. The hands hit the mouth. That's enough. Because this isn't just feeding us, so if it was just feeding us, it wouldn't matter so much.
A bubble.
A bubble? Did you make a bubble? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to put this in the oven. We got it. Well, I did have it pressed down real good until my hand hit it wrong. Okay. So I've got it pressed down real nice. I'm trying to get all the sides pretty good too. So it's pressed down really well, as you can see. Now we're going to put it in the oven for 7 minutes, and then we're going to let it cool really well. And in the meantime, we're going to make the filling. And we'll be back in just a minute to make that filling. Okay, so we're back and we're getting ready to make the filling. The crust is out of the oven, it's cooling. So now let's get started on the filling. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, baby. Let's get started with 3/4 cup of sugar. Sugar, 3/4 cup. And then 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Yeah. And then 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt.
Sure, yeah.
So hardly nothing at all, but yeah, every bit counts. And we are going to whisk this together. You want to help me whisk? And then we're going to add 3 8-ounce packages of cream cheese that's at room temperature. They've been sitting for a little while. Okay. Let's set this off to the side. And let's get the cream cheese in here. Yeah, cream cheese.
What's that?
That's 1.
That's so.
2. There's no telling what kind of a mess we're about to make.
Mommy.
I normally would do this in my stand-up mixer. Okay, let me get the rest of the cream cheese off. Okay, or as much as I can. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're going to mix this up. On medium speed, we're gonna mix this. get it nice and smooth. Okay, I'm going to scrape my sides down and continue. She wants to eat down the sides, but anyway, we're going to scrape down the sides and beat it some more. I want to make sure it's as smooth as possible. It's pretty smooth, but I want to continue just a little bit more. Okay, now we're going to add the eggs, which is 2 eggs at room temperature. 2 large eggs at room temperature. Room temperature, yes. No, we're not going to use the whisk right now. And then we're going to put in 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Let me see what, I have 2 vanillas out, so let's see what we're going to get. Yeah. Let's use this one. We may have to open up another one because I don't think I have a tablespoon. I don't even think I have a teaspoon. But, oh, well, it's trying to prove me wrong. It's not quite. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Nani's not ready yet. Hold on. Nani's got to open the other one. Hold on. It's dripping. Hold on. Okay, now we can pour it. You gonna help me pour it? Okay, good job. That's a good helper right there. That's a good helper. Okay, let me get this out of the way. Okay, that one's no good. Okay, and then, come over here and help me. Then we're gonna add 3½ tablespoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice. We're gonna beat this until it's well blended. No. Okay, we're finished with that. Now I'm going to scrape down the sides. I hit it pretty good with the mixer. Now we're going to fold in 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Stand right there, baby. Now we're just going to fold it in. I don't want your hair in there. Well, let Nani do it. I'll do it, okay? I know. Just keep folding it in. Getting down to the bottom and bringing it up. You gonna help me? Okay. Which isn't easy with a little one. Sorry. Okay, now our crust is cooled. So we're gonna go ahead and add our filling. This makes a wonderful cheesecake. It's worth every minute. You want to lick the bowl? You have to take off your gloves. You have to take off your gloves. There you go. You can have the bowl. You're supposed to do it with your fingers. So I'm going to smooth this out. Then I'm going to put it in my roasting pan bath. And she's enjoying leftovers, as you can see. Is that good? Here. Might as well let her have it. So I'm going to turn this over here. This is what it looks like. And we are going to bake this for 55 minutes. So let's get it in the oven. Now here's the bath, if you can see it. I'm just going to gently put it into the bath water.
Bath water?
Mm-hmm. Now remember, it's hot. And water just went overboard. It's okay. Just water. And close it up. And in 55 minutes, we will do the next step because we're actually not finished with it yet. I'm back for just a moment to do the topping. We have about 10 more minutes on the first 55 minutes of the cheesecake. This will go on and then it will cook for 5 minutes more, and then we will leave it in the oven to completely cool down, and then we will chill it in the refrigerator for 4 to 5 hours. Then you're gonna see pictures after the video of how it turned out. It's always so wonderful. This is a really great recipe. You're really gonna enjoy it. I hope you make it and I hope you share it. And also you're gonna hear noises in the background between little one playing with their toys and dinner cooking. First thing you're gonna do is put 1/4 cup sugar in a bowl. Then we're gonna add a 16-ounce container of sour cream. Get all of it. And then we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And now we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon vanilla. And then we're going to whisk it together. Now we're going to mix it up until it's well combined. You hear those big feet coming in here? Hold on, let Nani bring you over. We have about 5 or so more minutes left. And then we're gonna pour this right over the cheesecake, like I said, and put it back in the oven for 5 more minutes. And now we're back. Look how pretty and brown this top is. It looks so wonderful. But we're gonna add our topping to it. We're gonna put it right on top and spread it around. Like I said, what we're gonna do next is put it back in the oven for 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna let it sit in there. I'm gonna turn off the oven and let it sit in there for an hour, and it'll get nice and cool. and then I'll put it in the refrigerator for 4 to 5 hours or overnight, slice it up, and then take pictures of it, and that's what you will see next. So thank you so very much for joining us, and y'all have a great day. I hope you will try this recipe and share it with your friends. Subscribe below. That really helps me a lot, and we'll see you later. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Enjoy this wonderful cheesecake.